You really never know just how fragile life is, because I mean, I'm not gonna say where, but I work at a place that just recently had some pretty hard stuff go on out there, and it's hard to move past, and it's such a terrible thing, but it really opens your eyes.
Does it?
I'm being genuine. It really does. And you realize, you know, it wakes you back up almost. You get in your routine, you get in your rut, whatever it is that you want to call it. For me, it's a rut. A lot of people love a routine, but I don't know what it is. I can't stand it.
Me neither, yeah.
I think it's because my ADHD is so terrible. My mind's just all over the place all the time, as I'm sure everyone can tell. And it snaps you back to, hey, let's go, let's do this.
I really don't know how much you experience. I mean, people are probably wondering, this is horrible. There was like a shooting at your job. People know if somebody killed their wife, I think, at your job. And then, what did he do, kill himself?
Yeah. And, I mean,
it's crazy.
It's just so weird. It's just, the part that sticks with me is that, I mean, they went in through the smoking area, and I was out there. I ate lunch out there with my brother and my father.
Yeah, your brother and your father work out there.
She just walked at a normal pace, and that's just so, it just sticks with, it bothers me for some reason. She just had to feel safer with other people around. Nobody did anything, and it just, she got in the middle of everybody and said, he's got a gun.
Oh, really?
People were like ants, you know.
They ran?
There were a few people that stayed at the table. I guess they froze, you know. They say fight, flight, or freeze.
But you're not expecting that at your job.
Exactly. That's what's so. It just. I mean, it's just weird and difficult, and and you never think that something like that's going to happen around you,
right? Or
around here, you know. Not my town. My town is safe.
We live in a small town.
And it just, I left, you know, I got out of there. My first thing was flight, was right away. And then I realized, you know, I didn't think about, for some reason my brain couldn't, and I feel bad about this too. For some reason my brain just was working on what I saw. It's like I could only take in what I was seeing. There was no like deeper thought, nothing like that. It was just like, you know, just instinct. And I took off, and I keep looking back. You know, my dad is going a little bit slower, and thank goodness, one of us had the sense and, you know, the cognitive function at the time to remember about my brother, so that's why he was staying there, and I fought it. You know, the flight turned back around.
Fought your natural instinct as a creature.
And went back to grab him, and he's just standing there. He's just, you know, like a rock. I mean, like he's never been that firm, you know, he's always kind of loose, laid back. It's like, come the F on. Come the F on, like, we ain't got time for all, what are you doing? And, that's what's beautiful, man, is that bond that you have with people that you love. You know, it's like, his obviously, as a father, was way stronger than mine because he was thinking about both of us. You know what I mean? He told me, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing? Don't worry about me. Get out. Get out and go. And called so I went like 2 vehicles down. I called my girlfriend. I was on the phone with her whenever I heard the gunshots.
Oh.
And it just...
Oh, man.
As soon as that happened, there's no more fighting the flight. I was gone. I ran to the edge of the parking lot. I told a guy who was out there, you know, he's just smoking a cigarette in his vehicle. Said, hey, there's somebody shooting. So he immediately, it was like a little tiny pickup. I mean, like a S10 or something, you know what I mean? And had worn out tires on each crunk up. His truck went through the ditch and it had just rained. And he almost got stuck, slung mud all up everywhere. That's what makes me feel so bad, is that it's so, the little things like that are just so, they kind of tickle me. You know what I mean? Like, huh, that's so weird how that happened or this happened in the moment. You understand?
What? Him almost getting stuck in the mud?
Yeah, it's weird that I remember the little
Oh,
things.
yeah, that you
so I'm
remember.
like laughing at myself for holding on to the little things like that. My brother said that because there's a fence all around the property, he ran and jumped over the fence, and he said that he stopped there, and my brother smokes, and he drinks Monsters. So he had a Monster in his hand the whole time. Apparently he climbed the fence with the Monster opened, by the way, didn't spill it, nothing. Opened. Like Julian, you know the Trailer Park Boys?
I'm not familiar. I heard
The
I've
Trailer
heard
Park Boys, Julian, like that, you know, just holding the drink. Even that, there's an episode where they flip a vehicle, and Julian's always got a drink in his hand, and like they get in a wreck and flip the vehicle like several times, and you see him crawling out of the car, and his drink's full. That's what it's like. And my brother said, I've got other people who have confirmed this, by the way. My brother said that he stopped right there and he said, and he took out a cigarette and lit it. Standing at the fence, and there were people telling him, they still shooting at us, they're still shooting at us, let's go, let's go. Because nobody, in the moment, you know, you don't know that it's just him.
A personal incident, yeah.
You think that he just you hear
terroristic
pop, pop.
kind of, yeah.
You think it's something like that. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's the only way I know how to describe it is it's just pure craziness. It's just and you heard her, you know, saying, please, please, please don't hurt me. And it's just so, the little things like that, man.
Damn.
So he just apparently just smoked a cigarette, kept going. He said, fuck it, man, I think he's got me. I can't run no more. It's just pure craziness, man. And that's why all of the other stuff, you know, you just wake up to that. It makes you open your eyes. And I feel like I've learned from it, and I feel bad for taking away something positive from such a negative.
No, that's what you're supposed to do in life.
Situation.
You're supposed to take from shit, negative shit or positive, whatever. You're supposed to learn from it. That's what you're supposed to do.
I think the main thing to learn is just life is fragile, and you've got to take that chance, take that risk, and just move forward and let people know how you feel. You know what I mean? I've got like a 15-second rebound. If anybody screws me over, says anything mean, it's just, you know, I have a disagreement. 10-second Tom. From 50 First Dates, but it's 50. Yeah, it's just gone. I don't know. It's like my brain's just like, okay, whatever. We don't need that. I'm not upset about it anymore. And for a long time, I thought that it was just okay to just let, you know, whatever it was go. And in a lot of situations, it was easier for me. You know, there's some things that happen, you know, that make you that way, and it's just easier. You know what I mean? Not why be Well, I'd be upset about little things like that, but some of those, if they make you feel negatively, you've got to talk about them. And not in a deconstructive way or, accusatory way. Like, you did it. Or, if it makes you uncomfortable, and it's not a crime to speak up in those kind of situations. And
yeah, right, yeah.
I'm not saying every little thing anybody says to you, freak out about it. But just, if you think that there's something genuine, then communicate about it. That's one of the biggest things too, is communication. Not just telling somebody something, but communication only takes place whenever you tell somebody something and they receive the information.